What's going on, people? Now, before I get started, any type of introductions, I literally just got home, and I see that there was a situation happening at YouTube. So I'm not sure if there were any people that passed. I think I heard one person may have passed. So, my condolences to the family. It's a crazy world out here, man. You never know when you wake up, it's gonna be your last day. Fatal, what's up, man? Definitely I'll hit you up about being a guest soon, man. We got the podcast going tomorrow, which I'm talking about here in a little bit. But my condolences to the family, man. You never know when it's gonna be your last day, man. So try to do right in the morning with your loved ones, man. Hug them, kiss them, because it's crazy, man. You never know when it's gonna be your last day. My heart goes out to the victims. For the person who passed, my condolences to your family. It's a crazy world, man, and YouTube is what I'm streaming on right now, right? We do this YouTube thing, and it sucks when like that has happened. I caution everybody to hold off on doing video and stuff like that until everyone get all the facts, because no one knows all the facts right now. But everybody kind of chill out on it. I don't want to see nobody. If anybody come to my stream, making fun of that because they're headed towards YouTube, you getting blocked instantly. Because we can all have fun again, but when somebody's life is lost or something like that, it's tragic. And I'm trying to be. I'm not trying. I'm dead serious. And here come Marcus running here talking about I look like Shrek. Boy, you disrespectful. You disrespectful. May you get some random chick pregnant and have 18 more years of child support, sir. Some random chick. Who's next? What's up, man? Appreciate the support. Appreciate you coming through. As I told you guys, we'll be trying to put out as much content as possible. I won't be putting out crap. There's nothing going on. Of course, I ain't going to be talking about it. But I'm not going to be hitting on every single thing all the time. Zero bars. Yeah, that was a... Like I said, I don't have all the facts. I don't want to hit on it too hard. But apparently there was an attack at YouTube, a shooting, or whatever the case may be. Apparently the person who did it was a young female. I don't know what race she was, even though that doesn't really matter. But some person who got some type of issue, went in and did the fool, man. But I encourage you guys to go look it up, look at the facts, look at credible sites, and then go from there. But for introduction purposes, what's going on, people? Fame Entertainment here from the Inner Circle. Like, share, subscribe, and let your voice be heard. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell, turn notifications on, join the Fame Notification Squad, share this video out, share the content out. Thank you guys once again for rocking with me after a long work day. Now, I'm going to start right off with Spider-Man. I am extremely hyped for Spider-Man. I've been a big Spider-Man fan. Spider-Man is actually huge in my family, right? My wife is really big on Spider-Man. My kids are big on Spider-Man. My daughter's more of a Batman person, but she cool with Spider-Man. My son loves Spider-Man. Spider-Man is big in my house. Spider-Man is huge in my house, right? And I've been having Spider-Man for PS4 pre-ordered since way before. Since the moment I could pre-order, I've had it pre-ordered and paid off at GameStop. I know I say I hate GameStop, but I can't stay away, right? So I do have it pre-ordered, ready to go day one. So we're hearing that tomorrow, Game Informer's digital. I think I still get physical. I've been tossing them jokers away, but apparently the digital, if you got it digitally, they will be showing the release date tomorrow, which means every news site in the world will be running 47,683 YouTubers will be making the same YouTube video over and over again. Spider-Man Ps4 release date, and it's going to be spilled and spewed over and over again, but we will get a release date tomorrow. Marcus Williams, stop hating, bro. Boo, Spider-Man. Spider-Man just like the Spider-Man game on Xbox. It's gonna be dope, man. Like you hating a little bit, bro. Like you hating. Spider-Man gonna be fire. And so they showed a little snippet, a little bit more gameplay with Insomniac speaking, and the game just looks dope. And it was alpha footage. Things. How things are. You don't know what it was actually running on. I don't want to speculate. I don't want to get anybody in their feelings. People get sensitive when you talk about, what was it running on when they showed it. But it was alpha footage and it looked pristine. It looked amazing, right? So I'm 100% hyped for this game, and I think, this game should be multi-plat. It should. Like I don't understand Spider-Man from. I don't remember last time Spider-Man had an exclusive game on any platform. You know, even all last gen, you know, every Spider-Man game was multi-platform. So I do not get why it's not multi-platform. I think Spider-Man is one of those games where it shouldn't be locked behind exclusivity. You know, people on Xbox should be able to play this game if they don't have a PS4. People on PC should be able to play this game if they don't have a PS4. People on the Switch should be able to play this game if they don't have a PS4. I just don't see Spider-Man as one of those games where it needs to be exclusive. Granted, at the end of the day, I'm worried about me. You know, I'm the most important thing in all of this, and I'm playing that Joker day one. I can't wait. McAval, what's going on, my brother? Appreciate you rocking with me once again. But I'm definitely excited for Spider-Man, and I can't wait to see what the release date is. And it's just Sony being Sony this generation, right? Constantly hitting out bangers and bangers. We know we got that greatness of God Award. It's going to hit on the 20th. And then Spider-Man post, I'm assuming it's going to hit around June, July. I'm kind of hoping, you know, it lands in, you know, in June, so I can just run right into it. Because I'm going to try to finish God Award as quick as possible. So I don't want to wait too much longer, especially with the more they show. Sony owns the right to what? Oh, snap. You're right. I'm tripping. Sony owns the movie rights. Sony owns the cinematic universe, right? I don't think anything as far as the game has to do with it. I could be wrong. If you guys can pull up an article showing me that, because Sony's been having the movie rights to Spider-Man for a while now, but we still have Spider-Man games on Xbox. You know what I'm saying? So I knew there was a movie situation going on with Sony. You know, when they bought the movie rights from Marvel to Spider-Man. But I never knew they had anything to do with the games. Because the games have been on other platforms. The games have been on Xbox. So what changed between, if they had some type of gaming rights, you know what changed between now and then and say, all right, now we're going to go ahead and flip the switch and now make the games exclusive. Why haven't they been exclusive if that was the case? Like I said, I would love for you guys to go in, because as always, I reserve the right to be wrong. I reserve the right to be wrong about anything, right? So if you guys do have anything, please, you know, link me to it. Go on Twitter. I don't know if you guys can link it here or not. Let me know. Link me on Twitter and at FameENT2K and let me know. Because to me, it doesn't make any sense why this game is exclusive. Granted, I get to play it anyway. I don't, you know, too bad, so sad for the people who can't. But I still think this game needs to be, I think it needs to be multiplayer. Margado War gonna be 16 hours long. Redbox be lit. No, it's gonna be longer than that. And I don't care if it was 16 hours. I'm still gonna play the hell out of this game. But with the RPG elements that they seem to be adding into God of War, come on, man, it's gonna be hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of content. Why buy PS4 games if you can't play them next gen? Huh? Why buy PS4 games if you can't play them next gen? I don't plan on getting rid of my PS4. I get forwards and backwards compatibility is dope. Deal with Disney so Spider-Man can go back to Marvel. Spider-Man does need to go back to Marvel. 100%. Sony has, the movies ain't been good. The most hype people had with Spider-Man was the day we heard that he will be in Captain America Civil War. That's when the hype of Spider-Man came out. Wasn't nobody really hyped for Amazing Spider-Man. Like, the hype had died because people weren't really happy with what Sony was doing with it. Someone said that the Inner Circle podcast that apparently... Oh, somebody said on the Enterprise that apparently Disney offered Sony other characters, but Sony went with Spider-Man. And shouts out to them for doing that. You know, it's a smart move. Spider-Man's a huge character. But like I said, I'm still not 100% sure if the deal involves video games. It may only be the cinematic rights. Just like whatever the happens in the comics with Spider-Man. Sony has no control. Yeah, Homecoming was dope, but I'm saying we first got litty with Spider-Man when he appeared in Captain America Civil War. That's where he showed up first, and then Homecoming came. But like I said, even with the comics, Sony has no control of what happened to Spider-Man in the comics. You know, Sony don't if I'm not mistaken, Sony have no control what happens in the animated series. Just like we're going to get an animated Spider-Man movie with, Miles Morales. Sony ain't got nothing to do with that if I'm not mistaken. That's all Marvel. So I think it's just the cinematic movie universe they have control of. But as far as this goes, I have no idea. You know, Sony must really pay some bread to to get these exclusive rights. But I still think at the end of the day, this game needs to be multiplayer. I think everyone should be able to enjoy Spider-Man, right? That's like I think everyone got to enjoy the Batman games. The Superman game, everybody needs to enjoy that. You know, superheroes don't need to be locked behind, you know, a certain platform. That needs to be for everybody, whether it be Xbox, PS4, PC, Switch. Everybody should be able to enjoy it at the end of the day. But with all that being said, I will be playing that joint day one. I'm super hyped. I cannot wait till tomorrow. Like I said, I'm not looking forward to my YouTube video feed being flooded with 47,867,401 people making the same damn Spider-Man video. Don't y'all get sick of that? Don't y'all get sick of people just regurgitate? Oh, here goes this article. Okay, boom, another video, and they replay from an article and giving a little bit of opinion, but replay from an article. Like I don't know. I don't subscribe to those type of people, man. I mean, if I don't watch that because they're not giving me anything new. Unless you're giving me something new with it. You know something different, or you giving a hella opinion. If it's hella opinionated, I rock with it. But I got sick of people saying the same shit over and over again. We do need more great superhero games. We do. We honestly do. It's just the problem is they're hard to pull off. They're extremely hard to pull off, honestly. I think this Spider-Man game will be one of the better ones, if not the best one. They're just hard to pull off. Batman was dope. You know, I know this whole Black Panther thing, hype train is through the roof, but hell, you can do a Black Panther game, I'll be all with it because I'm all about Black Panther, but just how would you pull it off? If you did a Superman game, how would you pull that off? Technically, what is every goon? You know, I know there's been Superman games back in the past, and like Superman 64 was absolutely trash. But if you think realistically, with Superman, what is every goon gonna walk around with kryptonite in their pocket? It's just difficult to pull off. I think Spider-Man is one of them superheroes. As long as, you know, especially the generation, if the movement system is on point. I mean, look at, you know, what Insomniac has done with games like, you know, Sunset Overdrive, that momentum. And that's what Spider-Man's about, movement and momentum. That's going to be dope as hell. I can't wait. We need more. Okay. Yep, I've seen videos and stuff I already knew about in my feed. Bro, stop with this 49er stuff, man. Y'all trash. Hold the L. Y'all doo-doo. But yeah, man, that's, you know, I don't really want to hit on it too hard, but I'm just saying I'm super excited for it. I hope you guys go out and support this title. It's gonna be dope. I'll definitely be streaming it. By the time this release, I'll have the new PC up and running, so I'll be streaming it on, you know, Twitch, Mixer, YouTube, all over the place. So make sure you guys come and check it out. Let me move this out the way here. My apologies. So we did find out No Man's Sky was coming to the Xbox, and to no one's excitement, not a lot of people really care. No one's really excited about it. Like, oh, No Man's Sky, I heard that game was doo-doo, but I could care less. McVoss, how you feeling about PUBG? It's okay. I like PUBG. I got to play it. I think Anchorman gifted it to me because I wasn't gonna buy it. But after playing a couple of matches with it, PUBG over Fortnite any day of the week. I'm sorry, it's the truth. I prefer the more tactical realism of that game, other than people playing Fortnite, watching folks just hopping around the screen, doing all that nonsense. You got rocket launchers that could, you know, fuck all of that shit. PUBG over Fortnite any day of the week. I said it before and I'll say it again. If PUBG was on our platforms and it was free to play, no one would care about Fortnite. I'm just saying, because nobody cared about it before it was a Battle Royale game in the first place. I'm just putting that out there. But back to No Man's Sky. So no one cared about No Man's Sky coming to Xbox. I'm sorry. People saying, oh, Xbots are hyped for No Man's Sky. They pooped on No Man's Sky. Look at these Xbots. They happy for No Man's Sky. Bruh, you find me one person that's happy about this. I'ma wait. Nobody cared about No Man's Sky, bruh. So stop with the people hyping up No Man's Sky, because no one cared. No one cares. That game was hyped up by people with a PS4 when it came out. It's supposed to be this great big deal. They sold all those copies. Turned out the game was trash, and the developers disappeared. Now they came back and said, hey, this game's coming on Xbox and it's going to be $50. What? And I thought I was tripping, right? So I was like, nah, that means this game must be like like it got to be like hella cheaper on PlayStation by now, right? And I went to the PSN store and they were saying $60. Like, unless I'm tripping and my internet browser is messed up and I got a time machine inside my computer so on $60, this game ain't worth that. I'm sorry. I'm not one to be trashing games that I ain't played, but I've seen and heard so much about this game. And for them needing to pretty much rebuild their reputation and, you know, sell themselves to a fan base, how the hell are you going to sell this game for $50? At most, I was expecting for it to be $30. Should have been 20. 20. Titty. 20. Got titties on the brand a little bit and turned out 20s. But on the real, it should have been a Game Pass. Off the rip, I think this game, Lawbreakers, if it come, these jokers need to be in Game Pass. So I'm already paying my $9 a month. I might go check it out. If I like it, hey, maybe I'll go ahead and get the 20% off and go ahead and support it. But $50? $50 for what? This do update supposed to be all big and spectacular, but I don't understand how you charging this game $50. You guys, the No Man's Sky developers are in a position kind of like how I am right now. I got to do whatever I can to win back my fan base. I screwed up. I screwed up with this channel. I did. I was pushing out content. I stopped. I said I would come back to doing it, and I didn't. And now that I'm back, like No Man's Sky 9 is back, I'm doing things that I said I would do. And I'm trying to do things that'll win my fan base back. I'm trying to do things that'll bring me a new audience, which is bringing out as much good daily content as I possibly can. Am I going to try to make videos every day? No. Am I going to regurgitate the same news every day? No, I'm not doing that. But if I have an opinion on certain stuff, I want to get my opinions out to you guys as much as possible. I'm going to do that. You know, I got the Double XP podcast, which, by the way, if you guys didn't know, we got Shinobi coming on the podcast tomorrow. If you guys don't know, Shinobi lives on the Rock, you know, from Wushu Studios. He's on the PR team there. From Reset Era, you guys know Shinobi. He will be on the Double XP podcast tomorrow, which you guys can check out here live, and TiCGN.com. TiCGN.com. So that's the position they're in. So they need to be kissing ass. They do. Hey, you know, we messed up. We went away. I mean, they were getting killed on social media because things they did, the lies they told, and they didn't respond. They kind of just disappeared and said, all right, we're back. We're on Xbox, $50, buy this game, and we got an update coming to us, so check it out. I said I don't want to ignore the chat here. McAvoy, okay, we talked about that. Kurt Cole definitely feeling Spider-Man, no doubt. Why is No Man's Sky $50? It's a crying shame. I only have it for No Man's Sky, so I control Sony cats. Trust me, I don't think nobody cares about this game on the real. They should put it on. Yeah, facts, Matt. It needs to be a Game Pass. There's no reason why it's not a Game Pass. If I'm Microsoft and I'm looking at these developers and they shun me, say, hey, we're gonna go ahead and go with Sony, and I got this platform with Game Pass, and they had a game that flopped. I'm sorry, it had so much hype, and then it went dead, and it was the laughing stock of gaming for a long time. Even now, people want to trash Sea of Thieves. What they say, oh, No Man's Sky no, Sea of Thieves is the No Man's Sky for Xbox. People are still trashing the games. So if I'm Microsoft, I'm like, man, you can kiss the right and left side of my ass before you come out. You gonna put this thing in Game Pass, and you gonna like it. That's just me. You can get the monthly lesser retail, yeah, easily. So why is it 50? Why? Monkey says Xbox can keep it. Well, I got. You know what? I don't know why I'm trying to read it like this, knowing. Hold on. There we go. I'm trying to get it easier from the PS4. Turns out it wasn't a y'all issue, me issue. I got too much damn dust on this screen. What's going on? No Man's Sky isn't worth a look. I know it's supposed to be what they promised, but releasing now Xbox seems like a joke. It is. It is. You know what they should? They're showing. You know how I should have released on Xbox as a Games with Gold title or Game Pass. It is what it is. Sony hyped in the media. All hyped it right up until it was released. Facts. Facts. So many gamers who trying to trash this game now was hyped for it. Now all of a sudden, oh no, it was poop. And even when it came out, folks was hyping it. But then when enough people started realizing it was trash, oh no, I don't like No Man's Sky. I don't like it. It's boo boo. It's trash. It go to Xbox. I don't care about going to Xbox. You can have my leftovers. The PS version of Dead Rising 4 was a flop, but didn't pay much attention to it. Like, yeah, I mean, it was that Dead Rising is dead anyway. It's a done deal. But I don't see anyone in a right mind. Well, now, okay, I'll take that back. There's some people. I have run into some people who I do respect as gamers. I think one is Demigod. I think Demigod said he copping it on the Xbox because he liked it on PS4. And don't get me wrong, if you liked it, rock with it. If you like the game, rock with it. You want to double dip, that's fine. I don't see. People always claim that the Xbox community don't really support games anyway, right? So you expect for people to know about known issues with this game, known lies about this game, known BS about this game, and go out and buy it? Hell no. Hell no. Expect the sales for this game to be next to none. Next to none. No, I'm just, and it is what it is. It is what it is. Chief, what's going on, brother? And I'm gonna go ahead and move on, and we can bounce around at this point, right? So we can go back for, but I do want to touch on Games for Gold and PS Plus really quick, right? And I'm actually going to screen share. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. So give me a second, because I didn't have this transition set up. So we doing this. We're doing this off the rip. Okay. Last month was crazy dope for PlayStation. You know, you had, Bloodborne, Ratchet and Clank, crazy dope. Xbox didn't have the best month last month. And I told people one of the reasons Sony went so hard. No, before I said that, people were telling me this is what Sony gonna be doing. Sony is back to dropping bangers left and right, left and right. I told folks, man, they did that because they had to lessen the blow, telling y'all that you ain't getting no more than PS3 and Vita games. People gonna say, "Oh, fame." Don't nobody care about no PS3 and Vita games. But then you got to stop and realize too, a lot of them PS3 and Vita games was cross-buy with PS4. So some months you was getting 6 games. So starting next May, not this year. So next May you're only gonna get 2 games, and that's confirmed by Sony. You're only getting 2 games a month, and it ain't gonna be 2 games plus a VR game. No, you get 2 PS4 games. One of them may be VR, but 2 PS4 games. But let's look at April, right? So starting off, The Witness. Don't give a damn about. The only thing I remember about this game, and I only remember because Anchorman reminded me about it, was developers trashing Xbox. These developers were trashing Xbox. I don't think I remember about this game, right? So I could care less. Cars 2. My son may want to play this nonsense, but I could care less. This is what you get for the first month. Next month, second half of the month, Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Haven't played this game, but from what I hear, it's a good game. Really good game. Dead Space 2. Another good game. So out of these 4 games, Microsoft hit you with 2 games. With 2 really good games. Like I said, these other games may be good, they hit you with 2 pretty good games. So pretty... Am I about to sneeze? Pretty... This is the problem of doing live, boy. You're trying to... Hold on. I'm going to mute myself. It took too long. It still didn't come out. But... Microsoft had a pretty decent month. Like I said, with these 2 alone, it's a good month. You know what I'm saying? But these Cars and The Witness, you can miss me with that. But if that's your thing, go right on ahead. Now for PlayStation, we're going to focus on the... Mainly focus on the PS4 stuff, right? So we all know for the PS Vita, Qbert rebooted, which is okay, PS Vita cross-buy with PS3 and PS4. And this is what I was saying, right? So you look, oh, this is what I get for the Vita, but you also get this for PS4. So yes, there are 2 main games, but you also get this game for PS4. And you might say, oh, I don't care about that little game. You never know what you might like unless you try. You never tried it, right? We look at 99 Vitas, I guess is what they say. Have another one for the PS Vita. But look, cross-buy with PS3 and PS4, which means when you download this game, it is playable on your PS4. So that's another game. Toy Home, just for PS3. In Space We Brawl, PS3, cross-buy with PS4. So the game starting next May that you would normally get, you ain't get no more. That's 3 games. And I don't care what no one says about these games. What's trash to you, man, I'm trash to everybody else, And that's how I feel about certain stuff. What's trash to me Might be great to someone else, like The Witness. Somebody might love The Witness, you know, or No Man's Sky. I might think it's poop, you know, whatever. But there's value. That's value. That's 3 games we're taking away, but that's what you're getting so far on those. So along with these PS4 games, because they cross buy, so you all getting them on PS4. You get Trackmania, which I believe I have on the Xbox, which wasn't too excited to play this game. Like I played it for a little bit, and I was like, all right, I'm done. And then Mad Max, which I actually bought but haven't actually started yet. But from everything I'm saying, everything I'm hearing, this is actually a decent title for the month. It's actually a really good game. A lot of people put hours and hours to this game. They really enjoyed it. It's an open world game. So I think, you know, honestly, when it comes to comparing the two, I will give it to Xbox because they have two really good games in the mix. And PlayStation has, in my opinion, just one really good game, which is Mad Max. But I still think it's dope. You're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games on your PS4 this month. And you're getting 4 games on your Xbox. And, you know, like I said, I give it to Xbox, but the PlayStation, it ain't bad. It ain't bad. Let me go and get this off the screen. I'll be slow with stuff, bro. Window capture, go away. I don't want to miss the chat. I know somebody said poo poo. Super hot is okay. You know what? I have super hot, but I heard super hot was so much better in VR, and I do have a PSVR now, so I think and I have it on Xbox, but I think I'm gonna try it on VR because one of the things where I don't really go back to games like that. Maybe it's one of the games I could play it on Xbox and still enjoy it on the VR, but I think I'm gonna copy it on the VR, honestly. But Super Hot was dope last month. Chris Copeland not playing Mad Max again on PS4. Got robbed out of the platinum twice. That sucks, man. Just downloaded Mad Max off Mad Max on Game Pass. I didn't know that. Good find. Poo poo. Mad Max is underrated. Wish Max was co-op. And I'm right there with y'all, man. It's like, and from what I'm reading, the sentiment seems about the same. This seems to be a decent month. Nothing spectacular. Nothing over the edge. Some good games, but nothing make you go crazy thinking one thing is way better than the other. So I done had y'all about a good 40 minutes, 30 minutes or so. I appreciate you guys rocking with me once again. Like I said before, like button, subscribe, notifications. But to recap, which I've been doing recapping, Spider-Man, hype as hell. Day 1. I expect you guys to be day 1 as well if you have a PS4. I think you will be missing out if you don't. I'm not saying this game will be the best game ever, but it's a dope-ass superhero. It's like going to be a dope-ass superhero game. No Man's Sky developers, y'all tripping. I forgot what the developer's name was, but whoever the hell y'all tripping, $50 is way too much for Xbox. The game should have been on Games with Gold, honestly. Should have been on Games with Gold, should have been on Game Pass. And as far as Games with Gold versus PlayStation Plus for the month of April, I do give the edge to Xbox slightly. But Mad Max to PlayStation Plus was a decent selection. So not bad at all. But I do thank you guys for rocking with me once again. Don't forget, tomorrow is a double XP podcast. Yeah, before I go, yeah, Mac, PUBG is the truth, man. I slept on that game. I really did, and I apologize for that. I went over here playing, streaming Fortnite. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm liking Fortnite. I went to work. I was like, yeah, I actually played Fortnite. It's actually pretty dope. And I played PUBG, and I was like, fuck Fortnite. I'm not going to play that shit no more. You got these little kids hopping around and heat ass-seeking missiles. Don't nobody want to play that game no more. So now I know it's still a hotter thing going right now, but I'm all about PUBG. Rocking with my multiverse crew. PUBG is. I even downloaded the PUBG mobile game. And I was playing that joint at work with one of my coworkers. Doing lunch break for somebody to find out while working and be snitching. But thank you guys for rocking with me again. I do appreciate it. Make sure you guys hit that like button, share it out. Tell your people about me. Famous back, and I'm bringing y'all the content, and I'm bringing y'all opinion like nobody else will do, which is the honest to God truth, no bias. I don't care. It is what it is. Make sure you guys get all your gaming news from TiCGN.com. Make sure you guys go to Custom Controller, use promo code FAME, and save yourself some ducats. Tomorrow, the Double XP podcast, we will have Shinobi on from Wushu Studios and Reset Era. You guys would not want to miss this podcast. Fame Entertainment. And I'm out. Peace.